I want to propose that spirituality is not something that we receive, is not something that we add, is not even something that we do, is an intrinsic human capacity. I believe that we were created as spiritual beings, just as we have a physical aspect, an intellectual aspect, an emotional aspect, we also have a spiritual aspect. A researcher, Christina Puchalski, she has been working around the spirituality, especially from the health aspect. She says that spirituality is the aspect of humanity that refers to the way in which individuals seek and express, one, meaning and purpose, and the way they experience their connectedness to the moment, to self, to others, to the nature, and to whatever they understand as God or as a transcendent or a sacred. And is that thing that is constantly pushing us to those questions about the meaning and purpose of life, which is very critical when we talk about hope and when we talk about resilience, and the way that we are connecting with ourselves, with the other human community, with the environment and the nature, and of course with God. In projects that are trying to respond to children with living with adversity, experiencing adversity, we can have programs related to shelter, with education, with the health services, which are all worth it and necessary. But there is an aspect in all that adversity that has hurt not only your physical being, but your spiritual being. And is this part that, as faith communities, I think that we need to recover. And it's very important because this is not something that the government will care about. When children that have been migrating, for instance, start to understand that despite their migration journey and despite the adversity that they have experienced, despite having had to leave their families, their communities, despite having had to change their names or even the color of their hair and have been hidden, despite all these things, they are still worth it. And God still cares for them, and God is still present in their journey. That makes it's a turning point.